Hey there everyone, GlitchHunter09 here, and welcome to my Trespasser Build 96 playthrough of the Pine Valley level.
As we left, we vandalized
Here we start out on a hill.
Mechanisms.
You may recognize it as a demo level, that's because it was used as a demo level. Also, this voice clip that just played only plays if you load a save file. I don't know why that is, but if you save while the text is appearing and then load the save file, it'll play.
Around 10?
This hunting rifle here, sorry, my bad, Anne can't hold it right for some reason. And there's also the fact that you have to be careful in the beta's engine, because pulling stuff out of some things may cause you to teleport out of bounds and kill yourself. Though, for this playthrough, I'm going to be using the invulnerability cheat, because the beta engine allows for Anne to get killed really easily. Like, she can jump down this hill and kill herself almost instantly. Okay, first up we have a Raptor here, Tribe B. It's slightly different. You'll notice its spots are light orange. Also, it's got some odd rainbow mouth discoloration going on. I'm not sure what's going on there. All I know is that it's a pallet bug. If you want to know more, ask the guys at Trescom. They probably know more than I do about it. Even if I am a member of Trescom. As you can see, the hunting rifle looks really weird when Anne holds it. So good riddance, you stupid hunting rifle. And as you can see, Anne's jump is like absurdly high in the beta. Well, it was probably that high in the final, but it just looks weird. Her arm also stretches for some unknown reason while jumping. Also, fun fact, the collision box that is underneath Anne is a lot smaller, so she's shorter in the beta.
Hasn't been used. 8 left.
And there's a crushed motorcycle. Bye-bye, you stupid desert eagle. I'll take this calico. There we go. Actually, I'm not really a fan of this calico, but that's okay. Oops, I dropped the calico. Yeah, that's Stegosaurus. Okay, you see that gray cube there? It's actually the anchor that the Stegosaurus is programmed to stay near. Why is it visible? Silly devs. That's why. If we come over here, there's a little voiceover that plays. This voiceover normally
I dreamed of a time when the
plays
entire
in
world was
Ascent
covered
1.
by an ancient forest. Great hunters stalked in the cool darkness, among silent, huge columnar trees, oaks and sequoias.
Over here is a crashed Jeep. Walking over it activates another Hammond voiceover about him stepping out of the Jeep.
My legs. The two guards attended to the wheel, and just for an instant I stood alone, unprotected in the Jurassic wilderness. I felt the air currents around me. Heard a single
There's a Benelli underneath that Jeep, but I'm not going to grab it. It's... yeah. Anne can't hold it right, and she can't store it away for some reason. And here we have another Tribe B Raptor. This Raptor won't hurt you unless you shoot at it. There's also another Raptor somewhere around here. Just so you know, I am not recording this narration live. I recorded it after because I tried recording it live and it caused Frap to screw up and stuff. So we're gonna be recording it post-recording of the video. And here we have the Raptor with the funky mouth discoloration and the oddly lighter orange spots. In the beta's Ascent 1, the Raptors also have light orange spots for some reason. Not sure what it's about. Maybe it's a variation, maybe it's an earlier version. And
Almost
also the
gone.
screen may get choppy at times. It's because I'm having to use a
That's
crappy
it.
laptop to record this. So I hope you forgive me.
Almost gone.
And also, I apologize if my voice sounds like a little kid's. I'm actually 21. I don't know why my voice sounds like that. So, yeah. My apologies. Now, jumping like this without the invulnerability cheat on it is dangerous. Anne will kill herself in just a couple of jumps. That's how little of a fall you need to die. Looks like there was a tree or something underground back there. Anyway. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff underground here. I don't know what's going on. There's a few plants over by the geothermal plant that are underground too. And there's a little distance marker marking it. Okay, this is a little puzzle.
Looks like 20.
This puzzle's easier than the next one coming up. There's two bridge puzzles. This one's kind of like that one rotating board puzzle in Ascent 2. And there's another log stuck in the road. Why is there a rock in the middle of the road? Okay, anyway. The next one's annoying. And no, I don't finish this puzzle, so I give up and load a different save and go the alternate way. There's two routes in this. The hard way and the easy way. The hard way is this way. A bridge puzzle is both annoying and tedious, especially the second one. Not only do you have to get the bridge
20.
right side up, but you have to make sure it stays on this board. And unfortunately, it's not going to go too well for me. There's a Triceratops across there, and a little ways down the road, there's another Triceratops pointlessly placed. Though it's meant to be the target for the T-Rex. The T-Rex fighting the Triceratops may seem familiar to you if you've played the final version. It was actually pulled over from here to there after Pine Valley got cut. Which is why it may seem a little familiar to you. I'm gonna try chucking a rock and it doesn't work. So, yeah. I used up all my ammo like an idiot. Anyway. In addition to that, you may also notice that the gate at the beginning of the level is identical to the one you start at in the lab level. They carried that over too. Even the hunting rifle and desert eagle you find in the supply box are there. Though the hunting rifle isn't that bad to control like it is in here. Okay, so I loaded another save. And basically, now we're taking the alternate route over by that Stegosaurus pond, where I showed you the anchor to earlier. We're going to climb up this hill here, and we'll run into some Mayan ruins. And also the frame rate's getting choppy. I apologize. Not a lot I can do at the moment until I can get up enough cash to buy a good desktop computer for this sort of thing. So bear with me and enjoy the playthrough if you can. I actually did an
A
earlier
forest
Pine
like
Valley
this,
run through,
You could just walk
but I
forever
skipped some
and never
things.
come back.
If you want to see some of the voiceovers I'm talking over, just watch those 3 videos. Hope that helps. Though I skip a couple of things in that video, which is why I'm redoing it. And also, I felt like I need to have a more detailed approach to it. And here's another funky colored raptor mouth. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, come here. I'm gonna shoot. I should say it like a drunk guy. I'm gonna shoot you. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you. Okay, anyway. That was actually a crappy attempt to be funny. I'm sorry, guys. That sucks. I'm known in some places for my corny sense of humor.
About 30 rounds.
About 30 rounds.
8 shots.
8 shots and this spa's here. Let's shoot something. Up ahead, there's a raptor's nest.
Eight shots.
Yeah, apparently in the beta, Anne drops weapons more easily than the final. And it's still pretty bad in the final. Nothing's really wrong with the spas here. Except when Anne picks it up, it's in a weird position. Coming up, we have a Triceratops skeleton. The skeleton's not found in the final version of the game. And there's some lag here. But yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty cool looking skull. It's too bad it's not in the final version of the game. Anyway, up ahead we have what Trespasser calls him, probably what the developers called it, Brontosaurus bones. Of course, we all know Brontosaurus isn't a real dinosaur. It was just an Apatosaurus with a Camarasaurus's head on it, which was done by accident. I don't know what happened here. I guess I walked on a bone or something and went underground for a second and lost my spas. But yeah, I'm looking for it and I don't see anything. Now, I should note that the raptors warp in from out of bounds here. And you can see them floating up in the sky before you actually approach them. There's one right there. Now, the developers clearly had the dinosaurs at low distances for testing purposes in the beta. Well, betas, as there's more than one build. Basically, their default wake-up distance is 30, unless you shoot them. And there's another raptor floating up there. And here it comes. Yeah.
3, 2.
Now, some of you are probably asking, why didn't you use the ATX patch? Well, certain features in the beta don't seem to work with the ATX patch. There's certain voiceovers in the geothermal plant that won't play.
About 30.
Though I won't be doing geothermal plant until the next video. Mainly because
13,
of time
7, 4,
and
empty.
file size issues. If I would have put all them in here, the whole video would have been like 45 minutes or so.
Feels full. Half gone.
Get your rainbow mouth out of my face.
Almost gone.
Okay, he's dead. And I'm gonna run out of ammo before I get to shoot this raptor out of the sky.
Empty.
Well, that was a waste.
Looks like 7.
And I'm gonna show you why the Benelli is not a good weapon to use in this level. Something's wrong with it. Can't see it very well here, but sometimes it'll like spin 360 degrees in your hands during fire. And just can't seem to hold it right. Don't know what's up, but she can't. And this here is that skull for that thing they call a Brontosaurus. Anyway, there you go. Right here we have
Feels full.
2 awesome weapons. The classic AK-47 with the ammo drum, and a weapon that's not in the final version of the game anywhere. The H&K 91 drum version. Sexy, huh? Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like Anne can hold it right in the beta, which is actually quite a shame, because it's got like over 40 rounds. In the next video at the start, you'll see me trying to take on the T-Rex with it, and I don't do a good job. I don't even get to kill it, because of how crappy it is. It's quite a shame it's impossible to hold by beta, and it's a freaking awesome weapon. I'd say it has about 40 rounds. Since it's got a drum, it should have double the ammo capacity. Just like the AK-47 drum version does. And up ahead we have the green T-Rex fighting the Triceratops. Of course, in the beta, their wake-up distance is very, very far away. And there's a little bridge up ahead that breaks. Anyway, we're getting ready to wrap up this video. So this is Glitch Hunter 09 signing off. See you later, guys. Here comes the T-Rex. I want to try to fight him, but, you know. Well, anyway, guys. See you later.